Your identity is a mystery, but that's why you need to find it. Because I'm still trying to find out who I am. Most people never get to find out who they are. Most people say, forget about it, I'll just be average. Forget about all my goals and dreams. Forget about my own self. Let me serve others. Let me just lie back, die down, work a 9-to-5 office business job, watch TV, do nothing successful with my life, be scared to do anything, and die. And die. So it's important to know how to find yourself. Actually, no. It's important to find yourself, or have a reason to, and then do it. So I'll teach you first why you need to find yourself. Because you don't know your full potential. You don't know your full self. You think you got everything figured out. You think you know exactly who you are. And I thought I was starting to know who I was, but now I look around and I see all this mystery. I was like, I think this about this. But then I started doubting myself on that. I was like, I thought I got over this girl. But now, this dream tells me I like her. Or maybe I thought I was over being nerdy. But now I'm like, maybe it's not so bad. Because I kept giving up things to please other people. I kept giving up things that I would think would benefit me if it was popular. I thought if I started to get into sports because everybody else liked it, then I'd be cool, I'd be successful. But God's got your own path for you. You might want to do one thing, but God might tell you to go a different way. It's hard to find yourself because there's a lot of holes in your life, and there's a lot of distractions from telling you who you are, because there's people in your life trying to tell you who you are. There's people in your life trying to tell you how to do things. And you're listening to them. You're letting them get in your mind, and you're like, hey, let me change just because they told me to. Let me change myself because they don't like me. I kept putting on a bunch of different personalities, identities. I would want to be more of a sporty guy, more of a outdoors fisherman guy, more of a nerdy guy, more of a entrepreneur type of guy, a monk, a soldier, homeless man, prisoner. And that's cool to mimic, but that's not your identity. That is not you. Your most authentic self is probably when you were young. And maybe your parents made you who you are. But I feel like you didn't care when you were young. You did what you liked. You didn't give it up because you thought it was too immature. You didn't give it up because you thought it was too bland, too basic. I gave up coding because I wanted to give more time to art. But I also gave it up because I thought it was too immature. And I thought people wouldn't like me if I kept doing it. I thought it was too immature to design video games. And I thought I needed to go outside some more. Because when you do that, when you make games, you're kind of stuck in your house. Because it's addicting. You look at a screen for hours, it's hard to get off. But I gave that up partially because I thought it was too immature. But now I'm finding my way back through it. Just for a slimmer of my time. I gave it up entirely, but now a slimmer of it is coming back into my time because I realize I made some great things there. I made some great games. I had a lot of fun doing it. I had a lot of good experience doing it. And I'm gonna keep improving on it very slowly, just in my free time. Just because I feel like it. I don't know if it will benefit me, even if I work on it for 10 minutes, never touch it again, I just felt like it. I just felt like I needed to follow a new path, one that I wasn't seeing. I was trying to isolate it. I was trying to isolate my path on just one niche. I was just trying to isolate my path on one thing and not do anything else. If I wanted to learn how to fight or become a better swimmer, I would sidestep those because I knew I had a bigger goal. But that gets mundane. That gets mundane because you got to mix things up sometimes. That gets mundane because you're not doing what you really love. So you got to find out who you are. The best way to do that is to have alone time. Because you're going to start mimicking other people. You're going to be a chameleon to try to fit in. And then you lose yourself. You're trying to put on new identities, then you lose yourself. Because you go through that identity, but you never turn back. You got to turn back. You got to take ideas from that, but you got to turn back. You're mysterious, but so is life. So to find yourself, I mean, look at nature. Look around you. See what you love. See what you hate. See what fascinates you. Don't care about any other factors like, is this gonna make me money? Or are people gonna judge me for this? Or does this align with who I am trying to be? If it's not harming you or anybody else, why not take a glimpse at it? If you want to take up some TV production, just because why not? Watch some TV, study it. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, hey, I gotta only be outside all the time. You gotta stay on a consistent path. But that consistent path isn't that consistent. That's wobbly. Side to side. Losing yourself. You gotta pray to God and ask Him who He wants you to be, not who you want to be. Who He wants you to be. Because some things aren't meant for you. So you gotta find yourself. It's mysterious, but you gotta find yourself.